Hello Torters, welcome to the Wandershire Farm YouTube channel. Today we're going to make a retort canned omelet with eggs, little smokies, and veggies for a quick, ready to heat and eat omelet.
Full disclaimer, we are not experts. This is a diary of what we do on our homestead and in our kitchen. This recipe is not approved by USDA or the National Center for Home Food Preservation. Retort canning in general is not approved by the USDA for use in the home. Retort is a commercial canning procedure to be done in a commercial kitchen and therefore falls under the FDA rules and standards. Do your own research. If your kitchen, equipment, or sanitary practices are not up to FDA minimum standards, then you should not try retort canning. You alone are responsible for what happens in your own kitchen. Any retort canning should be done at your own risk.
Welcome back. With all that out of the way, let's talk scrambled eggs and omelets. Sandy Wingate from our Facebook group, Retort Pouch and Shelf Stable Food Preservation, asked for this one. She called it breakfast in a bag. I had a very basic recipe for scrambled eggs and ham, but it made my mind go back to when I was in the military and we had little smokies and eggs in our MRE packs for breakfast. So I did my best to adapt this recipe. Hope everything turns out good. I know my batch size is 8 pints, so I'm going to multiply my ingredients by 8 pouches. Torter tips. Sometimes I pre-assemble pouches and seal them. I'll put them in the freezer or the refrigerator until I get a whole batch. I was taught to always use cold food, either frozen or refrigerated. Never put warm food in a pouch, and never put hot food in a pouch. Now let's get to the recipe. We want equal parts bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. I put the vegetables in a colander so they'll drain off. I don't want any extra liquid. I need it pretty dry. I crack the eggs into a large bowl. We happen to have lots of eggs here at the farm. And then I add some seasoning. You could add salt, pepper. I happen to use Badia complete seasoning from cubanfoodmarket.com. I lay out my ingredients. I have my pint-sized pouches and my red Solo cup and my kitchen scale. My canner is ready, and the basket is in it, and a little bit of water in the bottom. I put the red Solo cup on the scale, and I turn it on to zero it. Then I add the following ingredients. We add 6 little smokies, which is about 2.1 to 2.2 ounces. We add a little more than 1/3 cup of veggie mix. We want the scale to read 4 ounces at this point. We're going to add 1/2 cup of our beaten eggs, which is about 2 large eggs. And we're going to bring our scale up to 8 ounces. So the total weight should be between 7.9 and 8.1 ounces. A little bit of margin for error. I set my vacuum sealer for doing retort with a time of 30 seconds, with 1 plate in. I vacuum seal the pouch and I place it standing on its end lengthwise in my canner with a slight bend to it. I continue filling and sealing pouches until my canner is full, 8 pouches. My canner normally holds 4 pint-sized jars, so therefore it holds around 8 pouches. Once the canner is full of pouches, I will add more water to it, bringing it up to 1.5 inches up the side of the pouch. I pressure can my pouches according to my altitude. My settings are 40 minutes at 10 psi. Do your own research on that and follow your own canner's instructions. They may be different. Once the canner has finished its cycle, I turn it off and let it come down to pressure naturally. Once it does this, I remove the pouches and lay them out on the table on a towel to dry. They're still very hot, so I use another towel to press down on the pouches to even the ingredients through the pouch. While I'm doing this, I'm patting them dry. I wait for them to cool and then I apply my labels. In case you're wondering, I use Avery waterproof labels that I run through my laser printer. The Avery product number is 94207. If you like this video, please take the time to like and subscribe and press the notifications button so you'll be updated anytime we release a new video. If you didn't like the video, please leave a comment. Let us know what we did wrong. We always want to learn to find out what we could do better. We'd like to thank you all for watching Retort canning videos here at Wandershire Farm. Thank you very much. If you would, stop by our Facebook group, Retort Pouch and Shelf Stable Food Preservation. Have a nice day. Update. These omelets are some of the hardest things we've had to can in retort pouches. In one batch, we had a pressure failure, and on the second batch, we had a corner blowout. Looking back, what we should have done is frozen our eggs, then sealed them in the retort pouches, then let them thaw. We're having a boil over problem, which means the vacuum was causing the eggs to boil inside the pouch, causing seal failures. Had we frozen the eggs first, we wouldn't have had this problem.